All right, I'm just going to tell you, this is the third time I've tried doing this. You would think I was a newbie when it comes to videos, but like, I'm on a podcast, a video cast, a webcast every week, and I'm the one in charge of tech. But no, today this has to be messing up for me the whole time. Hi, hi friend. It all of a sudden occurred to me today that I have so many more people following me in this newsletter than I do on any of the other social media platforms, and that many of you probably don't know who I am. I mean, you have my book and you've heard my name, but you don't know me. You haven't heard me or seen me, and that's weird to me because I'm that kind of person that I put myself out there. If you follow me on Instagram or are in my Facebook group, you know that. Like, I mean, sometimes with makeup, sometimes not. I'm usually out there for you guys. And so I thought that I would do this week's newsletter in a too long, did not read format where you can watch the video instead of reading it. So, hi, I'm Jennifer Carll-Tong. Nice to meet you. I am the author of 2 published books, one of which you already own. It is the book that you received for signing up for this newsletter, Searching for Anna. I am also the author of the second book in this series, the Love and Lansing series, called Avoiding Esther. And if you know anything about me, you know that I have been working I haven't published anything in 18 months. It's a long time. It's a very long time. And if you follow me on this newsletter or on any social media, you've heard lots of reasons why I haven't published. So I'm not going to go into them now. You can always go back and read old newsletters if you want, or look at my website or social media. But what I do want to say is today I am here to announce that after months of struggling through rewriting and exhausting edits and restructuring, I am here to say that book 3 of Love and Lansing, A Calling for Phoebe, is now finished. It feels so good to say that out loud. It feels so good. This has been a hard book. It was the first book I ever wrote, excuse me. No, Dr. Seuss was probably the first book I ever read. First book I ever wrote was this one. And most people say to you, oh, your first book is going to be garbage. Just throw it away. Just use it as experience. And I, being this stubborn person that I am, was like, no, I put way too much work in that. I'm not throwing it away. Not only did I not throw it away, I wrapped an entire series around it. So I had to finish the book, and it had to be good. So it was a lot of work, but it is finished. I got all of the edits back from the editor months ago, and I've been slowly working through them and trying to make this story readable and make it worth your time. And I'm there. I'm done. So the next question I'm sure that you have is, what exactly does that mean? What does it mean that it's done? More importantly, you probably want to know, when can you get a copy of this book in your hands? Well, it's a long answer. So the short version is probably May. The long version. So the next stage is formatting. I have to format the actual book for the interior of the book. And that includes writing the dedication and writing the back of the book acknowledgments. It also means the book cover design, writing the back of the blurb of the book cover, and getting that all together. Once that is all finished, then a physical copy gets mailed to my copy editor. And then she goes through it with a fine-tooth comb with a bunch of Post-it notes and red pen and all that fun stuff. And then I get the copy back, and then I make all those changes and corrections and fix everything that needs to be fixed. And then in essence, the book is ready to publish. So now you might be asking yourself, then why are we waiting until May? Well, the answer to that question, I think you're going to be very happy about, because I'm waiting until May because I want to have book 4 completely finished before I release book 3. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, book 4 is on its way. I'm not even kidding. Book 4 has been finished for a very long time, the first draft. Now it just needs to go through the editing process, which will go much faster than book 3 because book 4 was written much cleaner, I will say, is a good way of putting it. When I say that, I mean cleaner, like not as many mistakes. That can be taken a different way. That's not what I meant. So May it will come out, and then November you should be getting book 4 in your hand as well. Not only that. Oh wait, there's more. if you follow me on social media or you watch the podcast that I'm a part of, Christian Indie Writers Podcast, you will know that I've also been working on a contemporary romance, and that should be coming out to you this year as well. So to go 18 months with radio silence and then all of a sudden 3 books for me in 1 year, maybe even 4, because there's a novella that's kind of floating out there that I might polish up, wrap up, and release that as well. 3, maybe 4 books for me in 1 year is like mind blowing for me even. So, and a little scary too. So, I covet your prayers because I want to do what God wants me to do, right? And I don't want to rush my career more than what He wants it rushed. So, yeah. So that's the update. It's very exciting stuff, but I know that I don't have a book coming out till May, but that doesn't mean you just sit around and be bored until May. So I have another promotion for you. See, I don't want this newsletter to be just about me. I want to be able to offer you great content that you will look forward to when you see my newsletter pop up in your mailbox, that you will want to open it because, ooh, what free books can my Hannah have now? Or what book sale did she find for me this time? So this week I found a promotion with 57 other Christian authors, Christian and clean romance, 57. So out of 57, you're bound to find 1 or 2 that you're just going to love. I'm very excited about that. That should keep your Kindle pretty much full until May when it's time to download my book, which is very exciting. So just click the link below, the Christian romance giveaways. That's what you'll see. So, yeah, Christian romance giveaways. It'll be in a link below this, a button you can click on. And yeah, take a look at that. And I'll be back next week with a survey, actually. I mentioned a little bit ago that I was doing a contemporary romance. And I have a few questions I need to ask you, my readers, about historical versus contemporary and your opinions on that. So please be looking for that newsletter because I really, really could use your feedback and I would really appreciate it. So that'll be coming next week. In the coming weeks, I'll have other updates and things, including maybe some book cover stuff once it's final. But if you want to see sneak peeks, if you want to see like what it looks like in the draft form, the book cover and graphics and things like that, if you want to see more me, I don't know why you would, but if you want to see more me actually chat with me live, you might want to join my Facebook group. You can find it by going to my Facebook page and click on groups. Also, I'm on Instagram often. I interact there a lot with people. And so if you want to keep up to date with me there, that's another good place too. I have other social media platforms, but I'm not on them as much. So down below, the very bottom of the email, you'll find links for my social media. I'd love to connect with you there and talk with you on a more personal basis, more one-on-one. Also, I like to reply to your emails. If you write me an email, I will reply to it. And if I don't, it's just because I missed it. So write me again. I love to talk with you guys. And I have a few of you that write me every week. Every time there's a newsletter, you give me a response. And I really, really appreciate that. It really makes me feel special. And I like being special. So thanks again for following me on this journey. Exciting times are ahead, and I really appreciate it. Oh, and don't forget, a new book means I'll also be looking for advanced readers. So if you are interested in being on my street team, the cheerleading squad that gets an advanced copy of the book before anyone else, then stay tuned to this newsletter because I'll have all kinds of information coming up in the coming months. All right. Thanks so much. Have a great weekend and God bless.